Hello everyone. Last time we left off, after finishing day 1. Apparently this academy only takes 3 days. So let's begin day 2, shall we? Enjoy the video. Okay. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. That's good. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? I believe it. No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of this homecoming parade. Wait, he was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. What does that mean? He was the convertible? I don't know what that means. What's a homecoming parade? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language. Translation there? Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ah, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Oh, she's actually supporting me, never mind. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Oh, okay, she was making fun of me. Depends on how you read it. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fibber. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Tough question. I think we keep the secret. We gotta build up our trust. I will not let Colonel Sanders down. Make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was... I have new. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Sounds like a RuneScape potion. I have new. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Good help. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh, he's back. Our colonel, he's here. What the? This I was not expecting. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. I think this is where we start showing initiative, right? You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprises the fort and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Dude, that would kill you. A horse kick is no joking matter. That would actually just kill you. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. You got lucky. Oh, holy moly. In the darkness, you see a vision. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, Jin, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He rouses you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Oh god. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Yeah, let's crack a little joke here. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. Ain't that right? That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ash but you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Jin? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a dog biscuit, or a shimmering pepper? I think I'm gonna try the pepper. Can't go wrong with spices, you know? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other ingredients. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. I think that was some ghost pepper or something. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Come on, I would have taken the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, oh, this guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some, still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy... Okay, no more coughing. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Should I have not taken the pepper? Before anyone can rely... And now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Not with Van Van. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the time runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100°C. That's right, but how would you have even gotten to school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Oh boy. I did say game on. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11. I didn't even read the question. I already just know the answer. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you've got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now, where does the energy come from? That one looked good. This is speed reading competition now. That's right. This is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Arrgh! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. Don't make me get the spray bottle. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Jin. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. You're really trying to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating her elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Guys, this is really intense. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing a personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Jin does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get by by going the easy way. Oh no. Guys, we're screwing up. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Jin, no! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck, and it's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. We've messed up so bad. Oh no, shakes his head in shame. We've let him down. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't happens if I try again? It just takes you back to the very beginning. I think that's the run though. We failed. I'm not doing every ending. Wow, that was fun. Is it loading? Oh, we can try this again. Okay, we don't have to go all the way to the beginning. Alright. Ah, silence is the answer. Can I restart this? I think it's here. Silence is the answer for success. Gotta remember that. Speedrun. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Jean. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you were doing. Oh, it's the same. This is also the same. Do I just always get my hand injured? Yeah, all these answers are just Colonel Sanders fantasies. Oh no, my hand. This is all the same. This is all the same. This is all the same. Okay, so you always just get your hand injured. I see. Don't touch the goatee. Don't touch the goatee. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Just draw on eyebrows. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome for sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed. As an obstetrician? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight, excuse me? And I lost my innocence. when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived. For a while, anyways. Well, he is a colonel, so... I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. He doesn't seem so sure about that. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Thanks, Pop. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster. Gorko, the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borgo pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Jean is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes you and you come up with a quick idea. Hop on this. He tosses a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Jin, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Hideaway? A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. That's a beautiful view. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Look, he always had the goatee. Amazing. Kentucky. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perks up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Do we reveal it after we perfected it or after we... Would he want me to keep it a secret? What would the Sanders want? I think I keep a little secret for now. Actually, I've said too much. Please forget everything I said. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating his chest. Yeah, you gotta play hard to get sometimes. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen, in my fried chicken recipe alone. Yes, we will exchange those secrets one day. But I hope that you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd be only fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Ah, yes, about that. You see... Yes, Colonel? He lied to me. I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. Oh no. The ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true? Wait, but I lied to her anyways. You're angry with Colonel Sanders for lying, but the fact that you revealed his secret shows that he was probably right to do so. Wait, but I thought I told her a fake secret. Did that not save through? What's going on? You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, we had only just met, and I had to make sure that you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. Well, I have something to confess. That secret ingredient you told me, I shared it with Miriam, my bestie. But we didn't. We told her a fake secret. Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very, very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building a relationship as fellow chefs again. What? What's going on? I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do. I'm counting on you. Then, in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw, until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Where do we get this? Camera space? Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm slinking back in my chair. We realized that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. What's this one in the dark? This must be where the secret, where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the tile to 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. And inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Chat answers no. You cannot prepare chicken in sashimi style. Don't do this. That's not something that can be done. Tap on the item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh. There he is. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving around like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they found. Am I right? Tap my eye and discover more. Let's do this urn. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Jesus Christ. Poor guy. Hey, that door opened. He went to Egypt? Wait, he looks older here. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Where are they doing that? This is just making stuff up now. They're not doing that. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. They're just making stuff up now. Scented candle. You pick and try to identify a smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? A piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret ingredient recipe. It's oregano? Tap on an ingredient or to discover more about the kernel. Interesting. Comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color, it's actually made of spun silver. You put white rectangles in the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been imported to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. By the way, what are white rectangles? What are you talking about? Those little pyramid salts? A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." You gaze out of the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? The ingredients are covered by white. Oh. Me dumb. I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Alright, time to go in the door. You open the door to find Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Oh my god. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Or, yeah, jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide now it is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth. That we like him? This one seems a little aggressive. Are we at that point? Are we ready? Or do we act coy? I don't know, that cooking competition got me all thrown off. You might tell the truth. I think I've... Oh, that was good. Develop feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Jean? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into night and drift into a slumber. Dream sequence.